Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this time we would like to solve a HackerRank problem about picking numbers. In the picking numbers, the goal is to find the length of the longest subarray, and the criteria of that subarray is that the absolute difference between any two elements is less than or equal to 1. So, for example, given a list of integers such as 1, 1, so here we can see the subarrays that we can have is between this one and this one, because the difference is less than equal 1. We cannot have 2 to 4 because 2 to 4 has difference of 2. We cannot also have 2 to 5 or 1, 1, 4. So in here clear that there are two subarray that meets the requirements, which is the absolute difference between any two elements is less than or equal to 1. And how should we solve it? The input format is the first line contains a single integer of n, that is the size of the array, and the second line contains the array itself, the array of integers, and that is between 0 until 100. Another example that I have, if we have 1, 2, 2, 2, so then here we can actually have, let's say we sort it 1, 1, so then we have this subarray, this subarray, and this subarray, right? With the subarray 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, we have 5, and 2, 2, 2, 3, we have 4. So basically this is longest subarray, and this is our final output. And how should we solve it? Let's see, for example, if our input is 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2. So this is our input. Okay, so we have this input. So what can we do with this to be able to solve the problem? Let's think it this way. For example, if we need to make a subarray, right? And then from that subarray, what we need to have is the maximum length of every subarray that we have, and that in that subarray it should not, the difference, the absolute difference should less than equal to 1. Let's say if we have this array, let's say we have 5, the index, the size is 5, and this is the value, and this is the index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when the index is 0, let's see if there is any 0 value here. No, there is no 0 value. So then my value for the index 0 is 0. And is there any number 1 in our input? Then 1, 2. So the value of the index 1 is 2. And how many value for the index 2? There are 3 numbers 2. So then 3. And what is the value of the index 3? And there is only one occurrence of number 3. And there is 0 occurrence of number 4. So then from this we know that there is a 2 occurrence of number 1 and 2 occurrence of number 3 and 3 occurrence of number 2 and 1 occurrence of number 3. And we need to find out which one is the maximum, right? The maximum length. We need to find out this maximum. After we have the array of the numbers frequency, then we look that array, and then we calculate each value. For example, if we have iterate into the index 1 and index 2, then it becomes 5. And then when we iterate from index 2 to index 3, then it becomes 4. And then for the last index is 3, and the 4 is actually 1. So we know that the maximum is 5. Let's try to implement the solution. You know that we need to create an array with a primitive type int that will count the frequency of each numbers. And we put the size 101 because we know that the index is actually between 0 and 100. And then we loop integer. So every time we encounter the same number, we will increase the frequency of that number. So in this case, for example, if the integer I at the time is 10, so then we put the frequency at the index 10 is 1. The frequency of number 10 is increased by 1. So now we have built an array of the numbers frequency. So now we need to find the maximum length that we can have from subarray that meets the criteria. So we look through the frequencies array, and then we find the max if frequency plus the next number, so 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3, because it's always at least the difference at most 1. More than max, then max become, okay, this is the max. But if the value of the current frequency is 0, then I will not do anything. I will just continue because it means that this number doesn't exist in our input. So why should we count it? So this is our current solution. Yes, it passed. But then with this solution, it means that you have to iterate 101 iteration. So in my opinion, we create unnecessary. I think we need to find a better solution that we don't have to iterate 100 times. And I will make another video for that. But this is the basic idea, and I hope you can understand this. I'd love to explain to you. If you have any question, please let me know, and see you next time. Bye.